Lagos, Nigeria. Please welcome the most beautiful hostess with the mostest, Monalisa Chinda.
At home, in the audience, all over the world, thank you for tuning in. You and I continues right after this timeout. Keep it locked in here.
Most people avoid the tough jobs. We're different. We're not here to complain that things are broken. We're here to fix them. You need someone that'll take the tough decisions and stand by their word. To do that, you need the best of the best. Physically, mentally. So it doesn't matter if it's creating opportunities or supporting economies. We know it's a tough job. But hey, somebody's got to do it. We are Fidelity. We keep our word.
So guys, give it up for the CEO of Ouch, Uche Nnaji. Whoa, welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming for the show. Now, there's something we usually do, which is we usually take a pledge before we start off.
Okay.
Can I have your hands?
Okay. I pledge Nigeria.
No, not Nigeria, your country. Okay. I love my country though, but this is not the pledge for that. It's for you to say the truth and nothing but the truth. No holds back. No holds back. You're not going to say and tell any lie here. All right?
Okay, I'll
I,
try.
Uche Nnaji.
I, Uche Nnaji.
Pledge. To say the truth.
To say the truth.
Nothing but the whole truth.
Nothing but the whole truth.
No, don't please any of your girlfriends out there. Oh.
I won't please my girlfriend. I won't please my girlfriends, my side chicks, my mom, my wife.
Wow, awesome. Nothing but so help me God.
Nothing but so help me God.
Nothing but the truth, so help me God.
Nothing but the truth, so help me God.
Amen.
Amen.
Good.
I'm on the spot.
Yes, you're on the spot. Now, ouch.
Yeah.
From 2,500 naira to making millions to owning over 3 stores in this country. And tell us, how did you do it?
Okay, I will just answer the question you asked. How did I do it? Mm-hmm. I'd say I was just a dreamer.
Okay.
Let's start with, I was just a dreamer, and I realized that the dream did not just start overnight. The dream started because I identified a problem to solve.
Problem?
Yeah.
Okay.
I identified a problem while on campus, University of Lagos. This was 2001. Mm-hmm. Fellow students had started coming to me, boys, for award seasons and dinners to look good. You know, they liked the way I dress on campus. And
so wait, hang on. So this is inbuilt. I mean, dressing
yes,
has always been...
as in my late dad was a buffer, so my late dad was a buffer, so it's been there, and
so you kind of had to, you
yes.
grew up in a fashionable fashion house.
Yes,
so to speak.
Exactly. But most importantly, most of the clothes I wore then that some of them fellow students liked, the way I put up, I was in a church. That early as an undergraduate, I played the bass guitar. So in the Papa family of the Redeemed Church, oh, wow. I was the bass guitarist, one of the bass guitarists, and I also sing. So it was more like me being an undergraduate and schooling in Lagos because I was earning salary from being a musician, oh, right? Wow. So most of the men then, most of the pastors then, like Pastor Tony, they were people that influenced me quite early in terms of the way they dress. Mm. So because I was a worker there, so I tend to dress that way back on campus. So fellow students couldn't comprehend that. So they just saw, you look like our uncle, you dress like, this kind of. So solving the problem, as I said, was that I realized that I had to start making shirts. I tried my hands in Yaba once. Went to Tejo Show there, bought fabric, took to tailors in the market, and they made shirts for me. I gave them shirts that they had to copy. The shirt that they had to copy were British shirts that I bought as Okrika, as second-hand, because yes, I mean.
This is very good. Sorry, darlings. This is very good for you audience looking, for this sort of motivation. Probably you looking for how to start off once a little business that your dream, like he said, and he found something that would, satisfy the masses, the public, his friends, and he started off with his fashion. So fashion has always been your life.
Yeah, it has always been my thing, and as I said, started solving problem because the students were also willing to pay for it. They were also willing to pay for it. It wasn't just about me making the shirts for them or dressing them up and they would tell me thank you. I realized that they were willing to pay for it, and that was huge for me. It was huge. It's not every day you see that. We're talking about 15, 16 years ago. Yes. So that was how the dream actually started. The part where I mentioned about the Okrika, as I said, the audience, people listening, there's no essence for, one of the things that I stay alive for today and why I'm here, it's to support what you are doing. It's CSR. We're trying to build a nation.
That's right. Thank you.
We're trying to let the people that see you today, you're driving certain kind of cars, they are in their 22, 23, 24-year-old, and they want to be like you. Yes, you want to be like me, but you should want to be like me in 15 years' time. Maybe in 10 years' time, don't want to be like me in 5 years' time. Don't want to drive what I'm driving when you are 25. So
you should be like an Uche Nnaji forward, not
yes,
Uche
because
Nnaji today. Yeah,
because what a lot of people tend to misinterpret and not understand is that it doesn't happen overnight. And then if you stick to a part, I was focused as a young man. I left music. When the money started coming, I left music. Like I played the instrument and sang professionally, but I left it to focus on fashion, which I would say is one of the ingredients that it was able to help, through, of course, with God's grace crowning everything. To where we are today, I believe I've overflogged that question, right? Except that's the only question you have.
Of course not. It's not enough.
Okay, it's not enough.
So why ouch? What's with ouch? Why? Wow, even though I love that name. Ouch.
Yeah, thank you for loving it. I had a friend back in university that whenever I step out in the faculty, he goes, "Ouch, you look good."
Oh my God.
But in school nobody called me. In school nobody called me ouch. Ouch wasn't a nickname because you say Uche ouch. No, ouch wasn't a nickname. He just went. He had this American accent, so he just goes like, "Ouch, man, you look good."
You look good, yeah.
So he had that expression, and for us, when we wanted to open store in 2007, we realized that we had to. My individual style had followership, so we had people that what you are wearing. Whenever I'm wearing something, I want to go take somebody's measurement to make kaftan or shirt for him. You'll be like, "I want that one you are wearing." So the individual style, been expressed by me, was affecting other people, creating followership. Wow. We wanted a name that an 80-year-old Chinese woman can pronounce, a 5-year-old Irish boy can pronounce, and a 35-year-old Nigerian man can pronounce.
You recently styled President Buhari.
Yes! the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Tell me, no. I need all the scoop. How did you get the phone? Did you get the phone call?
Yeah, my phone rang, of course.
And then what happened?
But alert didn't come.
But that's okay. His name is Alert.
Oh, yeah, exactly. A phone call came from my friends at Statecraft, Adebola Williams and co.
Yeah.
They called me. I was somewhere in Milan, and that call came.
Oh, you were somewhere in Milan. Okay.
Yeah.
I
was somewhere in Milan.
No,
yeah. Okay, so they said, "Oh boy, where you there?
Yeah.
We need you. You need to come back and everything." So, long story short, 2 days after, I found myself in Abuja, and the project, I wasn't given the brief. I was just told that this might be a very challenging one for you because I wasn't told the personality, I wasn't given the brief, but I was just made to come back. I got there, met Mr. President, and he just looked at me. The first thing he said that, you are the style doctor that wants to put me in a suit after about 20 years. the man looked at me, and I was like, okay, let me see the magic you want to perform. You know, it was, for me, it was humbling standing before him.
Yes,
and
to make his out what he's going to wear. Entrepreneurs always face challenges.
Yeah.
Now, which ones do you think are peculiar with the fashion industry, and how do you deal with it?
I would say that part of the things that the challenges that the fashion industry have to deal with is the right branding, because you have a population of about 200 million people, and most of these people, maybe 10% of these people travel out every now and then, and they shop. They want to wear good clothes, and most of the clothes, most of the street brands that they buy, that you and I have probably stepped into while we're outside, they are not high-end quality, but we buy them because they are functional. And then most of the Nigerian designers and brands can actually produce those qualities if the vision is right and if they are enabled in this environment. Enablement is part of the challenges we're having. I've said it over and over, and I'm saying it on national television, and maybe it's global, that I'm ready to I'm ready to not be the ¡1 man in this vision of Ouch. If we'll get a consortium or a billionaire come and say, and look at what the people that own the Inditex group, that Zara is under, if they will look at a brand like that and say, how is this man the 3rd richest person in the world, and what is known for his fashion? Whereas our richest man in Africa is not known for fashion, and you see number 3 person in the world. So it means that the fashion is probably like food. It's an essential commodity. That if we invested in, designers in Nigeria, designers do the whole designing, production, quality control, delivery. I did that years ago. When I'll jump on a bike, come to Lagos Island or Yaba, buy fabrics, I'll go to Ojokoro Meron. I know this name sounds strange, close to Songota.
Oh, wow.
I did that for 4 years. I mean, they didn't know, nobody knew.
Wow, amazing. Well, let's just go on a short break, and when we come back, there's a lot from our style doctor. See you right back.
It's You and I Season 2, and Monalisa Chinda is giving away cash money to viewers, fans, followers in the hashtag Monalisa Cash Money season.
Hello everyone, my name is Ademola. I live in Akoka. I watch You and I with Monalisa TV show, and I just won 5,000 cash. Thanks Monalisa, and keep up the good work.
Participate and win cash money. Follow, like, comment, share. More details on our social media platforms.
Welcome back, guys. Now, more questions from our style doctor. You were recently conferred as the guardian of the future. What does that mean?
Oh, okay. When you say recently, I mean, that was like last week.
No, well, was it last year?
It was last year.
Yeah.
It was last year. It was President Jonathan they picked 100 bright minds and guardians of the future. That was what it was tied to, the 100 of us. And it was more of the talk that you people are responsible for what happens next generation. For your generation, you are leaders in your different spheres. People are looking up to you. That was what it's about, and I felt really privileged and humbled that I was picked amongst, the very overqualified people that were out there.
In October 2012, you were asked to be a speaker in in Columbia University in the United States.
Yeah.
What was the experience like?
Well, that was another humbling experience, because here I was on an email shot. They were having an African session, kind of African student, those that wanted to come back home, those who were looking at opportunities in Africa and Nigeria as a case study. They had me to come share the Ouch story. So, you know how we work, we don't know people are watching, people are just, so apparently, what I went to Colombia to do was to just go and tell them the story of Ouch, how we started, the story I'm sharing here.
Yeah.
And
were you alone? Were you only the one of the young entrepreneurs?
No, there was somebody from Kenya and a few other people that are based in the States.
African,
yeah, they were based in the States that were there as well.
Okay, fantastic. even though fashion is a money spinner all over the world,
Yeah.
it's not respected as a business in Nigeria. Now, how have you been able to successfully and at the same time command respect in this business? I need you to share.
Okay, I would say, I hope it doesn't get me into trouble, but I mean, the pledge, we made a pledge here, come
Yeah.
on. I had to stay away from the shows.
Why?
It's fashion business.
Were you
Invest-
passionate about this business, or it's just about money? It was just
If I wasn't passionate about it, how would I
no,
be
because
solving
music,
problem?
music was your passion.
Yeah, music was a passion as well. So it's a challenge for gifted people. And I did MCing once in school as well. So it's a challenge with gifted people when you come from a Paco background and you find out a lot of gifts that you have. You are able to...
But truly speaking, this your out, your fashion ideas and that you put together was what was fetching you this money. And
Yes,
you
I
had
mean-
to abandon music for now.
Yes.
Please, this music, at that time, nobody was listening. In fact, your parents will be asking, who are you? Did I bring you up to it for you to go about entertaining people? I knew my dad used to ask me that.
But you know, even at that, even with the fashion stuff, I was being called Taylor. You know, when I was rejected the student visa and I said I was not going to appeal, I lost a relationship. I lost one or two, as in a chick left me that I wasn't serious.
I beg, there are not much chicks. I did not the chicks looking for
Yes,
you all over
yes,
the
that-
Leave
that-
the chick,
that-
she's a loser.
Yeah, because
Welcome back. Now we're here to take questions from the audience. So who's ready to ask questions to Mr. Ouch?
My name is Nancy. What should every designer or fashion entrepreneur know?
For starters that want to start.
okay, I mean, see you serve the starters. I would say that one of the critical things, I think that anybody that's in the creatives and it has to do with garment is to understand that they're not designing for only themselves. There must, if you need to know if you're in it for fun or you are in it for it to succeed and become an enterprise. So if you're in for the latter, it becomes that you will not make designs for only yourself, as in only what appeals to only you.
Hi, Mr. Ouch.
Hi.
My name is Kelechi, but many friends call me Kel Chris. And
Nice.
I want to know what's actually next for the brand and for you as well.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, Kel Chris. An interesting question. For us at Ouch, two things. First and foremost, our vision has not changed. We want to penetrate as many wardrobes as possible, providing sartorial solutions to men and women eventually. And so that is ultimate for the brand, to make sure that people are looking good, people are appearing good the way you are looking, so that doors can always open up for them. The second part of it is that I'm all big on employment now. So as we grow more, the more outlets we open and production base increases, the more we provide employment to more Nigerian youths. But for me as an individual, the project that is close to my heart that we're working on right now, aside the FBI, my contribution to the Nigerian fashion industry in terms of CSR, what I've been doing is also clothing the less privileged and the people that cannot walk into Ouch and afford to buy. Thank you. People that cannot afford to, right now, this stage in their life, to buy garments from Ouch. For myself, it's a burden that has been laid on my heart, and we are starting this quarter whereby we go from final year students to NYSC students, those that are trying to, in between jobs, that are looking for jobs and all, that come to interview. I interview people, I have clients, I do trainings in company, and I see where fresh graduates come for and interviews. They are most times, majority are not well dressed. And then the interviewers don't have patience. So those people that cannot pay for the clothes, that can't afford the clothes, with help from people like Monalisa and the rest, I'll be going to their houses. So I'll be going to their houses, begging people clothes. When I come to her house, I'll go to her class, beg people clothes. Please give me clothes. I need clothes I'm not wearing, because some girl that is going for interview next week needs that clothes. and she cannot afford good clothes. So that is my personal vision and mission.
Going on a short break, and when we come back, we're going to have something that our style doctor has put in store for us.
Welcome back. Now we're ready for a mini fashion show. And of course, our style doctor is going to take us through it.
Okay, we're going to look at two pieces from our My Way collection. It's our 2016 collection. And to bring that to us here is our Ouch Man, the 2016 Ouch Man, somebody that has just emerged.
Ouch Man! Okay, let's have our Ouch Man out. Come through.
Just come a little bit here so I can see better. All right, so we have Charles here. Charles is wearing something we've not done before. Is a tunic, but it has it's Asian inspired, more like Japanese inspired.
Yes.
You look at the pockets by the chest area and the bottom area. It's something we decided to make for men and for some women as well, that they can wear Saturdays, Fridays, or even
But it
Sundays.
could make women so longer.
Yeah, I know women like longer
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, they can't go out looking, wearing this.
No, I mean, but you know the men are taller as well.
Yeah.
So when a woman wears this, it comes down.
Yeah.
So we have that in the pinstripes. The fabric is linen. We worked more with linen and cotton. And of course, he's also wearing something, the drivers that we just introduced, a beige colored driver, which is also out, that we just introduced recently with this collection. And of course, a black pants. This is suitable for your dress down look. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Whoa.
So we're going to have
I love, and I'm sure the men out there will love this. It's new. Is this 2016?
Yeah, 2016 is part of the My Way collection.
Okay, so what's the next one?
Yeah, the next one is going to do a jacket and
Give it up. Awesome. Very nice.
Okay, so this is another look from the My Way collection that was just launched. He's wearing
what do you call it?
My Way. I just bring My Way. So he's wearing a petroleum blue trousers over a midnight blue pumps. I mean, it's a shoe, but it's called pumps.
I love the shoes.
And thank you very much.
God.
I mean, it's part of the collection, which we have in about 5 colors. So you look, for example, at red carpets this season, any man that's going for red carpet should wear a black of this. A man that knows what's up.
Is it affordable though?
Yeah, it's very affordable for the discerning man.
Discerning man.
Discerning. So we also have him wearing a plaid checkered jacket that have touches of blue on it and pink as well as gray. The hues we worked with for this collection are shades of blues and grays. So it's reflective in everything that we did this season. And of course, he put a pocket square. The gentleman
Fantastic.
is not completely well attired.
Isn't this beautiful? Thank you so much, Ouch.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. I mean,
you
we
for
had a
having me.
blast. Didn't we all have a blast? I had a blast.
I did.
We did a hug. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Right. And now we're saying goodbye. But not to worry, we'll still see you same time next week. And remember, we are in this together.
Give me your hand, don't be afraid. I promise I'll stand by you all the way. Here is my shoulder, if you need a friend, I'll I'll be your anchor on